Happy 2012! Yay! Yeah, I'm late. But anyways, since it's the start of a new year, I thought I should start vlogging since I have nothing better else to do. Well, I'm here in Los Angeles. I'm originally from the East Coast. I've only been out here for about 4 months, but I've been learning and picking up on stuff pretty quickly out here. Excuse the lozenge here. I'm coming down with sinus stuff, so I've been coughing and sneezing a lot. But anyways, the thing I wanted to talk about today was how guys approach ladies out here. I don't know, any East Coasters that might be watching this, you know how guys are when they come up to you. They'll just, spot you on the street and they'll come up and start talking to you. Or, they'll try to get your attention, or they ask for your number and they're like really aggressive. But out here in California, they're the exact opposite. I don't know if it's the sun or something. It just makes people lazy out here. And I've actually talked to a couple of my native friends out here about this subject, and they kind of agreed with me as far as my opinions go. Like, I don't know. I talked to a couple of people out here who are actually couples, and for the most part, they all meet via the internet. Like, there's nothing wrong with going on online sites and dating people, but when a lot of couples, or if that's like the only way you get to meet people, it's kind of, I don't know, weird. Like, whatever happened to the days of, running into somebody at a bookstore and, you have a funny or a cute story to tell about how you guys met. Here, you might as well just walk up to a couple and just say, like, so, what site did you meet on? Because it kind of feels like that. Maybe about 4 couples that I met out here, they've all been, I don't know, they met via different websites. But I don't know. I think guys are just like lazy out here. It's like, I've noticed that there's either 2 types of guys that are out here that'll approach you, or if they ever do, it's either the super cock or, the self-pity, Mr. Self-Pity. Those are the 2 guys I seem to encounter. The super cock, not to be dirty about it, but cocky guys. They act like they're God's gift to the world, and like every woman wants them and they should be worshipped. And they have this weird mentality of like, women come to me, I don't go to them. And they seriously think that's the way everything should be. Or it's Mr. Self-Pity. It's like, oh, woe is me, no girl wants me, I take them out, I'm nice to them, and they still mistreat me. Boo-hoo, wah, wah. And that's the other type. And it's like, there's no in-between. It's either one or the other. There's no in-between. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people out here? And I don't know if any other girls out here who are from the East Coast or any other state has, gone through this. You probably have, or actually noticed this. But, there's a lot of single girls out here, and that's because the guys don't approach you. Like, I'm from Detroit. I could think back to, like, being in the summertime, walking down the street, and if a guy thought I was cute, if they wanted to talk to me, they would, like, honk their horn to get my attention, or they would actually, drive their car in front of my path and stop and get out the car, or talk from their window to actually try to get my number. But here, they don't do that at all. It's like silence. It's like, if a guy is like attracted to you, you don't know. And I guess the best clue for it is that you notice that they're staring at you, but they don't ever come up to you, which is kind of strange to me. I don't know. I guess people just don't want to date. And the only ones that are actually aggressive are the ones that you really don't want to be around. And I've noticed that a lot of older guys like to approach younger women out here, which is just really gross. They're like the age of my dad would be right now. I mean, that's disgusting. Would you really want to date your daughter? Because that's kind of like what it feels like. If you're in your 20s, you really don't want to be stuck with a guy in their 40s or 50s. Like, no thanks, Grandpa. But, it's just kind of weird, and I've noticed all that stuff. It's just like, where are the guys with the balls out here? Like, I have more balls than them. So, I don't know. I guess that comes off as being scary or too aggressive for them. So, I guess I come off as, I don't know, unapproachable. But that's their loss. Whatever. But anyway, if any other girls have ever experienced this, I guess leave me comments or, you know, suggestions of like where to go. Because the only guys I've actually tried to talk to out here are actually transplants themselves. Like, I went to a party last night and I actually met a nice guy there, but it turned out he was from Boston, so, you know, East Coaster. So there you go. So what is your opinions? I guess leave your comments below. Like, what is it with the West Coast guys versus East Coast guys? And what can the West Coast guys learn from the East Coast guys as far as approaching women? So, I don't know. I guess my message to the West Coast guys, grow some balls and start talking to girls, okay? And those that really are good guys and are just too shy, just grow some balls and, you know, go up and talk to a girl for a change. So I guess that's my opinion for the day. So I guess I'll talk to you later on the next vlog.